I have a second channel, Cube Compium TDX.
Hey everybody, with everything going on regarding the COVID-19 coronavirus, some people are panicking, I guess I can say. A lot of people are stocking up on essential items, and while many people are just stocking up to make sure they have enough to get through this um, health pandemic, there's also some people who are stocking up on items to resell them on sites like eBay and make a big buck off of them. And anytime, let's say like a pandemic happens, like for example the global pandemic with the coronavirus, or just any sort of major thing happens, price gouging is subject to happen, and eBay is a hot spot for it. I can say that. A few minutes ago, I looked on eBay, and I saw some listings for toilet paper. Toilet paper is a item that people are gathering up in mass right now. Sometimes I don't quite understand why toilet paper is getting such a hard hit, but it is. So yesterday I went shopping to get this, just to do some regular shopping. Not really to do with the coronavirus or anything like that. Just needing to restock up on some basic essential items. And toilet paper was one thing I needed to get. I was getting kind of low on it, but I just wanted to go ahead and get it earlier because I know for sure that by the time this gets worse, it's going to be even more difficult to find things like that. So went to my local Walmart, and the aisle that has the toilet paper and paper towels is completely wiped out. Just totally empty. Also, the hand soap. There was only like a couple of bottles left in the whole aisle. It was crazy, and of course I understand. There's many people out there who are, of course, buying this stuff, even if it's just one, the quantity of one. In the case of lots of people buying just one pack for themselves, is obviously going to really knock down the supply right now. So because there's of course a lot of demand, but when you have people who buy up, just go into the store and just buy lots of packs of this stuff, to go home and to list on eBay for a 200 to 300% markup in price, shame on you. Just shame on you. Now, a lot of sellers do sell things like toilet paper and stuff on eBay and Amazon. This is not a knock against you. This is really aimed at the ones who go to their local Food Line or their local Walmart or their local Sam's Club and just buy as much toilet paper as they can fit in their car, or make multiple trips in a day, just to load up on it, just to throw it on eBay and try and make a big buck off of it. More or less taking advantage of the panic that's going on with this coronavirus pandemic, just trying to take advantage of people and make money off of people's panic and the sheer need for these basic essential items. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. Matter of fact, I think in a way it's illegal. I know there are laws, for example, in my state, North Carolina. There's stuff like price gouging in situations like this. It's against the law, and the Attorney General will pursue stuff like this really seriously. So I mean, this video really is just to kind of get it out of my head, rant a little bit. It's a shame. I can say it's a shame to see people like the sellers on eBay, some sellers on eBay, taking advantage of this situation to profit off of it. Here's a good example right here, guys. Have a look at this listing. Here's a screenshot of the listing, and I did hide the seller because I'm not trying to expose a given seller. I'm just trying to expose the practice and why I think it's wrong. So here we have I think it's a huge pack of Charmin toilet paper. They're asking almost $100 or so. Buy it now, or somewhere in the $60 range for the starting bid. This toilet paper at Walmart, when it's available, is priced at $29.97, less than $30. So, I mean, they're buying this stuff, taking it home, listing it on eBay, and charging an insane amount of money for it. And if you look carefully at this listing, know that the shipping is not free. They're charging for the shipping too. So you can't say, oh, the shipping is included in that price. No, it's not. This is ridiculous, guys. And I guess to wrap this up, I do have other videos to post about computers and stuff, but I just want to go ahead and get this out today because it's something that really needs to be addressed. I think eBay should ban listings like this. They should take these listings down because that's just absolutely wrong. Some elderly couple or some disabled person, someone who is much more at risk to this coronavirus, probably needs to stock up on stuff like this so they don't have to go out and shop as much. But thanks to these eBay sellers, these select eBay sellers, who instead purchase the stuff not for themselves, but to list on eBay for a huge markup and try to profit off of this whole thing, shame on you. So anyways, I think that's about enough for this video. Alright, let's wrap it up. Of course, with everything going on, depending on where you are in the country or world, my advice is to not panic over this whole thing. Yes, we want to take it serious. Now, for those in the United States, I recommend looking at sites like cdc.gov and just avoid the local news or the big mainstream media, because the mainstream media, I think they're trying to cause panic with some of these news headlines, but really just take it seriously, but don't panic over it. I mean, a lot of what's going on right now is people are going to these stores and just buying everything they can because some of them are panicking. And this isn't, I mean, anytime we have things like this happen, and I'm not talking about events like coronavirus, but I'm just talking about like even localized events like a winter storm. Even in this area, when they call for a chance of snow, you can count on the bread aisle and the milk aisle being completely wiped out at the local store. It's just, with this coronavirus, the key thing is young people like myself can have it and hardly have any symptoms, but we can transfer it to someone who is more at risk, and they could become extremely sick, extremely ill, and in worst cases, it could be fatal. So people who are older, who have pre-existing health conditions, or have a weakened immune system, definitely want to watch out. But I mean, for the vast majority, for the younger population, just everybody, just take it seriously, but don't panic over it. Check on your neighbors, and stuff like that. Check on your friends. Check on your family. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Well, everybody, that's it for this video, but don't forget there's a lot more interesting stuff on the channel to check out. Also, if this is your first time visiting this channel, feel free to subscribe to keep your channel, and also don't forget to tick the bell so that way you'll get notified of new video posts. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, but if you really didn't like it, there is the alternative option available as well. Also, feel free to check out my second channel, Comp MTDX. There you'll find videos about bicycling, weather, elevator tours, and all sorts of other neat, interesting stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to come back, and thank you for your support.